Hi guys, it's Ichis here. So today I'm here with another Ultraman deck profile, and this time I'll be covering a new Tiga deck. So we have been, or I myself have been, like trying to make deck profiles for all of the level 4s possible. So far I have already rolled out my G deck. This time is Tiga, and then I still have Omega, Deca, and Zero to go through. So all those decks are still testing, and for Tiga I finally find a way that I prefer to play, which is something that people already know, is with Blazar. So it will be a Tiga Blazar deck profile, and let's just do it. Now let's talk about the deck list first, and then talk about some of the strategies. First, with the Tiga package, we have the Seekers, we have the new support that can actually go to 9k with a BP up, and then 2 of the 12k level 2, which is very important for you to try get to going first, and then 4 of the plus 1k on Basics Ultra Hero when it is stacked up as a double. So even for himself, he can go to a 11k, which is a new support in the set. And then we have the Scene Searchers. We have to put up to 2 cards to the bottom of the deck and draw that many back. And then we have another Sky type, which is also given in this set, BP05, which as a double it get a 14k body, so it is usually used as a double. And then we have the BP05 triple rare, which is Tiga power type. And then we have the switch position Tiga, and then we have our level 4 right here, and then we have our sort of Seeker with the Blazar, which is the draw 2, and then I have 1 of the minus 2k placed as a double, 4 more Scene Searchers, and then 2 of the set 1 triple rare Blazar, and then with the scene cards I'm going with 4 of the Scarred, and then 2 for the Tiga, basically final scenes, right? So this is basically the deck list, and the idea in this deck build is to rely on the Blazar scene cards to help you build up your Ultra Heroes, right? Because this can just gives you a lot of different sudden strike point, winning points that you and your opponents have never thought of, right? Well, we sort of, right? Because we do set it up and hope that can happen, but it doesn't always happen, of course. But you are aiming that and directing your opponent's actions to let them expect the worst and throw a lot of resources that they are not supposed to do, and then see where you can at least keep the game going or even win the game, right? So this is exactly helping you out for that specific reasons. And with the new triple rare Tiger power type that given to us, it's really making the game changes a lot, because as this thing standing up as a double or triple on place, you can choose one of your double or triple Ultra Hero for that to go 1 BP down, so they get weaker, but you can apply a BP up to one of your Tiga for this turn, right? So basically, you can turn a side that is already losing, where you have a double or triple, and then to boost up a Tiga that you are losing and turn that into a winning point, right? That is very important, because with this, in the past, when we are even playing with Tiga in our second line, when we trying to set things up, we do want to go first, but the going first strategy will always active from line 3 onwards, because that's when Tiga comes out as an 18K that can move position, that you should move to the current spot to help you win there, let you take first, and then you play your scene cards and trying to win, right? But this changes it, because this you can immediately set a double Ultraman, and then set this up as a double immediately during your line 2, because you can put a level 2 and put this on top as a level up, right? You put it there, lower that down, turn this on back to 17K for a turn, and then you can go first, and you can immediately place this, which is very important, because in the past we are kind of relying on our deciding who to go first at the start of the game for us to place this, and we try to draw or keep winning to sustain that spot and then play this and try to win. But now you can force yourself going into this to actually get that chance to happen, and that is a very, very important thing to happen. And that is why making the Tiga deck, not only with a Blazar, with anything else, turning this, or even just pure Tiga, having a better winning rate, because you can have more options to get going first, set your scenes, and win from there. Because even when you want to place this, you still need to go first, and this is a card that helping you to do that. And once you get past the turn 2, then you can already set up a triple Tiga move spot to even just keep that going, right? And more importantly is you also have the level 4s here, even though it takes 4 turns to just get that to happen, but then it's still something that you can help you actually think a lot of things over. Now with this, you put a level 2 or level 3 double or triple Tiga for the top card to your hand, and then from a drop to put the one that is basically the same level that you pick it up to place on top. So basically it's a switch, right? You bounce one to your hand and you switch, and that is also very important when you're using this, right? Because you might consider to put this as a double with a 12K, and then it cannot get any sort of BP up, right? But then if you bounce this back up and then change into like one of these, now they are available to get the BP up to become 14K. So when you also have this on board on place at the same turn, then you can bounce this, change it to this, especially with this one, that you bounce this back to your hand, and you can also apply the on place with this card to immediately put this back to the bottom of the deck and draw another card. That is already amazing. And then you already have a 14K spot where you can just lower this BP to give this 14K and win from that spot, right? So just by having all these supports already giving you so much extra points that you can win, making the whole Tiga deck very different than before. And also, don't forget, this is a new addition to the deck, where we can put up to 2 cards to the bottom of the deck from our hand and draw that many back. This is a very good effect in this game, because you do usually have some extra stuff that you don't want to keep, but you don't also have a good chance to use them, because even if you discard them, you're still minusing yourself trying to sustain something or win for a turn, for example with the HASATA Tiga, but that doesn't sustain. But this allows you to turn resources that you don't use, or for example, you bounce this back, turn to this, and you immediately can use this to change to another card that can help you win the next turn, right? And also with this, it only help you PP up with a Tiga, right? So that means even if you have a triple with your level 4s as say 17k, you can still boost this up to 20k, and unless you are facing a Zeton, which if you have a laser you don't have that problem as well. And then what's the next threat is basically another quadruple level 4, right? So there's not many things that you can worry, and even if they are there, you can make it a draw so they don't always win from that spot. And then you can also turn things around, so which making this deck a lot stronger. And also this is, remember, it is a basic type, so when this unplays you can apply the 1k and they use this to pump this from 17 to 20, which plus 1k is 21, so it's basically winning most of the stuff. So yeah, it really turning the deck with a lot of winning points, right? And you just need to make use of these two scenes and it will be great. And because this one you can apply 2 of the 2Ks to your level 3 or higher Tiga. They don't have to be triple, they don't have to be double, they can be single, right? So you have a lot of things that can actually help you win games right now, and that's why I feel this deck a lot more comfortable. Tiga Blazar has been a thing since the card game release, but then it's more of a little aggro and a little bit of luck based kind of deck, right? Because you need to sustain so many things, get to the scenes, and hopefully that scenes can bring you something. But now you use that as a existing strategy, and on top you have so many things that can help you win games, which is very happy to see for me. To see some specific decks actually get more support and actually feeling the strategies in the deck building, in the gameplay, instead of more just waiting for good luck. Of course, you will still break in this deck. You will. Whatever deck will always break. Even the previous Alien Bolton, if you don't draw into the mill free, you will still lose, right? But I feel a lot more fun when playing with this build. So if you are a Tiga fan, if you are looking into what you can do with the level 4s, I would suggest you to give this build a try and see how it goes, right? If you use other Ultramans to build with the new Tiga, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear it. So far I did see with Ultraman set, right? It, to me, I think the logic is there, but then it is too easy to go into a situation where you need to burn your hand to sustain the battlefield, and then you lose your resources. With this, you don't actually lose that much of resources because we don't actually discard stuff from hand. We just keep milling the deck and use the resources from there. So I think that's kind of making me, one of the reasons making me more comfortable, because I don't actually lose my hand and I get to rotate stuff around and just hope for a win from there. So I would say this is a better option in my opinion, but do feel free to let me know your choice. And I'm still working in with other level 4 decks. I'm still a little bit struggling with Decker. I haven't built Zero yet. I probably will be testing it this week. And then Omega, I think I kind of have a list. I played it against my friends Omega a few times, so I do get some idea into what I think is lacking, what I think should be the options for myself. But I might build it up to playtest it in a bit of later time. I don't know yet. But for now, I have Jeet, I have Tiga, and there's 3 more to go. And just stay tuned if you also want to know the other ones, how they work or how my recipe is. Then just subscribe for more deck profiles, hopefully some deck fights in the future, and then some unboxing videos. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Signing off.